Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn about artist Reggie Laurent. He is a contemporary abstract artist. Contemporary means that he's still alive and creating art today. Abstract art is art that uses shapes, lines, and color to show what an artist thinks or feels. When you see abstract art, you don't immediately see an image of something. It's not trying to look like a house or a picture of a dog. So abstract art is basically just breaking things down into the simple shapes, lines, and using color. So Reggie Laurent is a self-taught artist. He actually has some training in cabinet making, so he uses some of his art to create some pretty amazing furniture. He was born in Chicago and he lives in Georgia. He started his art in 1986 when he was 25 years old. So that's pretty interesting to think that he started his career later in life, and he's been pretty successful at it. So I'm going to show you today the steps of what we're going to do to make your inspired piece by Reggie Laurent. So you're going to get different colored paper, and you're going to cut out some organic and some geometric shapes. I would stick more to the organic shapes, and those are shapes that have rounded surfaces. They don't have points. A geometric shape is a shape that you would use in math. Some organic shapes are also geometric, meaning circles. Those are a geometric shape, but they're also an organic shape. So there's a little bit of a crossover there. So if you do want to do some that are triangles, some that are squares, rectangles, that's okay too, but I would remember to use more organic looking shapes, kind of like how his work is. For what you're going to do is you're going to cut yours out, and mine are already pre-cut. I didn't want to spend a lot of time cutting, so you're just going to kind of watch. I'm trying to place them around. We talked a lot about color, some different color schemes. So you're working on a black paper, just like he uses mostly for his work. He uses large black canvases. So we're working on a black paper for our background, and I'm just trying to place my shapes around. I'm leaving plenty of space so that I can do the detail in between my shapes. I'm not going to spend the time to glue these all down right now. You're going to glue yours down, of course. And then once you have all of your shapes placed and glued, you're going to use a silver Sharpie, and you are going to make a nice continuous line. That means you're not breaking the line. So you're going to start somewhere, okay? So if you're going to start and pick a spot to start, and you're just going to make some loops to kind of make it interesting. Trying not to make my shapes move. And you're going to go around your shapes. That's why you needed to leave a space. But every shape is going to have a line going around. So once you connect, you're going to have to start again connecting so that it looks like your lines going all the way around. You want them all to be connected somehow. You're not individually tracing around your shapes that you have. You're making one continuous line, and you can add the loops like I'm adding. I'm trying to change the direction. Or if you just want to do a simple line that's not having any loops, that's okay too. But you're just taking your time so that you can go around and go through. This is just an extra detail that Reggie Laurent adds to his work. It really helps to make his piece really pop out and stand out. So you're going to use the silver on the black. That really looks really, really good together. So you're going to do that. And then after you've done that, and you've got all your continuous lines all around, you're going to use a black Sharpie marker to start making some designs inside the shapes that you glued down. You have to make sure that your designs are more simple. You don't want them to be too busy or crowded. You can also look at my example that I finished that's there in the classroom. You can repeat the designs that you use in more than one shape, but you should come up with several different designs. You don't want to just make the same design. So for example, you can do some that have some lines. If you do choose to do dots, please remember, and I've said this before, if you can hear the marker banging on the table, you are pressing too hard. Okay, we don't want to do that to our markers. And then you can have some that maybe are traced around. Mine are not glued down, so I'm trying not to make them move. Yours shouldn't move when you do it. You can have some that have lines, a pattern inside of the shape. Okay, you can do some zigzags. That can be one type of a design that you put inside. There's lots of different lines that you can use for the inside, and you're just adding extra detail to your project by doing that. And the reason why we're doing the black inside your shapes is because it's a really bold contrast between the color paper and then the black marker. If you feel more comfortable using your pencil to make your designs first, or even using a scrap piece of free draw paper to think out some ideas before you put them on your actual work, that's something that you can do too. But you should have something in each one of your shapes, and you can repeat. Maybe you really like the way this looks and you want to repeat it in another shape. You can repeat different things, but you're not going to just use the same, you're not going to just use the same thing in every shape. You have to come up with several different designs. Okay, I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I hope you enjoy seeing some of his work, some examples of his work, and I hope you enjoy making this project. It's pretty fun. It's not something that you really have to concentrate on how to draw. You're just kind of being free and imaginative. There's really no right or wrong way to make an organic shape. You can just free cut them out with your scissors, or if you feel more comfortable, you can draw the shape out on your scrap pieces of paper and then cut them out. Try to come up with different sizes. You don't want them all to be the same shape. You want them to kind of have a variety. So keep that in mind too when you're making yours. And when I'm back next week, I cannot wait to see what your collages look like and what some of your inspiration by artist Reggie Laurent came out as. And I'll see you soon. Bye.